Hello,
We're back, bitches!
We haven't moved.
I'm still here.
Nathan is still with us.
Nathan's still
We
here.
didn't scare him off. Fuck you, Mom. See, I don't scare people off.
Yeah, you didn't really have a lot of opportunity. It's only been like 5 minutes.
It's been 45 minutes, kid.
Well, I mean, like, since we were
Oh,
on
since... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we do... YouTube secret. We do these all in one day. I am not looking at the right thing.
Ruining the movie magic.
Yeah, well, I mean, human beings can't get together all that often, so I don't really see how...
We all got jobs and shit.
Yeah, I have nursing school, so I have very few days that I can sit down and... Did you already drink that entire can?
No.
Okay.
Why would you assume that?
No, I don't know.
I am a massive food whore.
No,
so
not food whore. You're just like a
black
black hole. Like when he starts eating something, I feel like I blink and you already have it gone.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, so this is what we gotta do. You ready? We gotta queue up the Mario soundtrack on our iPod Shuffle. You hearing it? You hearing it?
Yes.
You hearing it?
Weird for a horror game.
Piano Girl! Hello, Piano Girl. She's probably my favorite.
Slap, 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 slap.
Alright,
slap.
now we gotta... Now, like any horror game, there's riddles. Would you like to listen to my piano sonata?
As well as a haunted piano.
There we go.
Oh, fuck off.
It's time for Nathan to test his Nintendo knowledge. What game was that in?
3, right?
He says
Correct.
3. Exactly right. Wasn't that the water theme?
No.
No, it wasn't. Now I have to suck up sheets of paper. See, this is paper cuts personified. Fuck you. Get in my vacuum.
Get out of my dreams and into my car, bitch.
Gas, gas, gas!
Gonna step on the gas tonight on my bike. God damn it, Noah.
I love that song, man!
You did that in the last fucking video.
I don't give a fuck! Oh, now I'm tiny. And I can't suck. Could you be... Dude,
My suck powers
my
have been
suck
greatly
powers
reduced.
are gone! No, I don't have any. I have no suck. There we go. Now I can suck.
You ever listen to Eurobeats, Nathan?
No.
Well,
You know what I listen to. I listen to
Jimmy Buffett.
I listen to Jimmy Buffett and...
you're such
Cheeseburger in paradise.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That is 100% fair.
Not fair.
Nathan, you're such
I
like
love it.
I'm not trying to make funny or anything, but you're like a time capsule of a human being, you know?
You are. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I know. I like it too. You're so unlike everyone else, because he's our age. You're 22, 23, right?
Yes.
Nathan's younger than me.
Well, he should be my par
I'm a
age.
young buck.
He's a young buck, and he's
He
available.
likes Jimmy Buffett.
I am available. I've always been alone.
Oh, don't do that.
No, it's fine. It's really,
Same.
you know what? It's not that bad. It
gonna
doesn't
say,
suck.
You get
know?
used to it.
People really harp on it, but it gets a bad rap being alone. It's great. You know what I did on Wednesday?
What?
Right.
Nothing?
I went to bed at 6 o'clock, and it was perfect. And nobody expected anything of me. I didn't have to do anything for anybody, you know? Got home from work, went straight to bed, and it was perfect.
No one expected you to make dinner.
Nobody's like, oh, I want to watch a movie, or I want to do. I just went to bed, and it was fine.
That makes me happy.
I mean, that is a very valid argument.
Yeah. Look at this Pizza the Hut looking motherfucker.
No.
This guy's my favorite.
Yeah, you gotta steal his food. That's the only way he gets. And then you have to fuck over his waitresses.
He looks like a fucking avocado.
How?
It's like,
Avocados have a very
Purple.
distinct shape.
he looks like the top of the avocado is his head, and there's like a
Say,
smiley face drawn
Like
on it.
a plum, or like any purple food substance.
I'm talking like the shape.
I guess.
I don't even see a shape of an avocado.
He looks like an eggplant.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks a bit fatter than an
Oh,
avocado.
don't talk about
Very
eggplants
proud
on this show,
eggplant.
man. We have a bad rap with our eggplant jokes. Or was it zucchinis that we were
I
harping
think
on
you
earlier?
said zucchini.
Yeah, probably zucchinis.
The other dick food. Banana.
I have something very disturbing that you might not want to know about Trevor, Nathan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Trevor?
I don't want to say his last name because...
Did he have sex with a zucchini?
No.
No.
I mean, that would also be a high possibility. I don't know what the man does. But, the head of his dick is very purple.
Interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. It's very... Okay, do you want to have some context behind it, or do you just want to take that as it is?
Go context. I feel like there's a story there.
Well, okay, so I was in high school we had a CNA course, right? And he just sent a dick pic to one of the girls there.
Whoa.
And she just showed me it, and I was like...
That's how you do
wow,
it.
that's very unimpressive.
Wow!
Just...
Rough.
It was just funny as hell to me. And she didn't seem too impressed either, so...
That's funny.
I thought it was great. I never liked that guy anyway. He punched me in the stomach over a Foursquare game when we were in middle school. Because I beat him. And I was a fat, tubby boy. He couldn't have that. Oh, fuck. Nathan, I want to inquire about blacksmithing.
Go ahead, man.
How do you even?
How do you even?
How do you
Yes.
even blacksmith?
Well, I guess, how did you get into that in the first place?
Well, it was something that I was interested in, and so I just kind of did it. I initially, I don't know, we have like a park here where we live. It's like a historic site, and they have a blacksmith there. So I went there, and I was like, I want to learn how to blacksmith. And they were like, okay. So I did that. I volunteered there for a while. And then I went to a place. I'm not going to get into the J.C. Campbell thing. I don't know if I've told you about that.
I don't know what that you're talking about.
Where I went to that weird hippie compound. Did I never tell you?
No.
A
Continue.
A
This is
story.
wonderful.
I guess I can tell it now, but I'll tell it after I talk a little bit more about my journey into becoming a very mediocre blacksmith. I then went to this place in Wisconsin where one of the best bladesmiths in the world lives.
Oh.
And I took a class to learn how to make knives, and then I've spent an obscene amount of money since then to get my equipment.
I was gonna say that shit is expensive.
Oh my
Christ,
word!
son of
I
a-
just got a like $2,000 drill press in.
Jesus.
Nice.
Like Tuesday maybe.
Sick.
It's 6 feet tall
nice.
and it's like 300 pounds.
Rad.
And
Damn.
it's just dead center in the middle of my forge right now because I don't know where to put it. But anyway, before I went to this place in Wisconsin, a blacksmith came into where I work one time and said that I should go to this place called the John C. Campbell Folk School. I can't believe I didn't tell you about this because like this was right after we graduated, and I feel like
I don't think I don't think I was as close to you as I was in high school.
did you go to like Zach's not you, New Age Retro Hippie, I did with Zach. Did you go to his graduation party or anything? I think you were there.
If I was, yeah, that was out by his grandma's.
Yeah, well, I was talking to everybody about it. That's where like I told everybody about it. So I feel like maybe you just weren't like listening at the time. But anyway,
it was your fault.
fine.
Continue. Tell me what it was
fine.
like. I want to.
Anyway.
Hanging on your
Come
words
on,
here.
So this guy, he was also an incredible blacksmith, but he was like an art blacksmith. Like he made a bed for Elton John. You know, like this, which is cool.
Fuck.
And I do a little bit of that too. I make like the next project I want to work on is a dragon head. I'm like making the tools and stuff to do that.
Like an actual dragon head. Like what are you making that out of?
Metal.
Well, thank you.
Well,
What do we have
what
for
am I
dinner tonight,
making that
Nathan?
out of?
Food. What kind of
What
food,
is-
Nathan? People food.
Tell me about the fucking
A
hippie
bar
compound.
of
God
steel?
damn it! Noah,
Okay.
shut up. For
There's a
second.
journey.
No more no more sidetracking. Here we go. This guy told me to go to this place called the John C. Campbell Folk School.
Okay.
It's in North Carolina. So I said, groovy. Sunk $1,000 into reserving a place in this place for a week.
Yeah.
All right. So I go there. Get there. First thing right out of the gate, the instructor for the blacksmithing class has cerebral palsy. Can't even hold a hammer.
Oh.
Aw.
Right out of the gate, not great. Okay, so, whatever. I go to the class. I don't really learn that much because teacher can't teach anything. He can't.
He's disabled.
He just doesn't have working hands.
Such a non-callous way to say it.
So,
Could he still walk, or was he in a wheelchair?
He could walk, but like his hands didn't work.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So anyway, so they also, they offered room and board and food.
Right.
Sharing a room with 4 other dudes.
Ew.
In a twin bed.
Ew.
The shower head. These are all things. We're not even getting to the meat of the situation. These are just my little nitpicky things. The shower head was about 5 feet tall.
And you are a
For
6'5".
people listening, I am 6'5". So it was a little short for me, and
Just a bit.
You can only watch from the nipple down.
it was about maybe 3 feet across.
Okay.
And there was no water pressure because it was in it was a hippie compound basically. I don't think anybody else in the place even used a shower because they were all gross and like old and hairy, weird people,
Yeah.
So, but anyway, dinner time rolls around.
Okay.
Got there at dinner time first. Before they allowed you to eat, everybody had to sing together. There were like 200 people here, and they made us all sing "Make New Friends, but Keep the Old." One is silver and the other's gold.
What the?
It was like the weirdest thing ever. But like, okay, whatever. I like half-heartedly mumbled words. And
You have way more tolerance for this shit than me
weird
already.
hippies. Well, so far you may think so.
Keep going.
Regardless, the dinner, it was some kind of barbecue chicken.
Nice.
I don't know what kind of chicken this was, but what I was given was a big, hearty block of cartilage. There was no actual meat to this. It was just cartilage. And that's what I was offered for dinner. And it was so off-putting. I literally did not eat a meal. The entire rest of the time I was there, I skipped every meal. In the forge of this place, there was no way to get water. The only way to get water was in, like, the cafeteria. So to even get a drink, I had to go in there and sing with everybody. Even get a glass of water. I was sweating bullets because, like, this building is like 500 degrees because there's fire everywhere,
Right, yeah.
It's really hot in there. The jackass next to me is like, I don't know what he's using, but it's some kind of jig, and he's using it wrong. So it's making an ear-piercing, like, deafening sound. I can't do anything. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing, because this is like my first, outside of like the 3 times I've been to New Salem, this is my first blacksmithing experience.
Right, yeah.
And the instructor has cerebral palsy, so he's not teaching me anything. So I'm just sitting here like holding a hammer, holding a pair of tongs, just kind of standing there, and I heat something up and just hit it to make it look like I'm doing something, because I don't know what I'm doing.
There
Yeah.
you go.
But it doesn't matter, because I'm getting incredibly hot. There's nowhere to get a drink. And then, let's see, when did I leave? At one point, I got so fed up that I waited until midnight, and I snuck out and drove home.
Nice.
And I just left in the dead middle of, I was supposed to be there for like a week. I just left. Like, it was so miserable.
You were there for a day.
It was the most miserable No, I missed like I'd probably there at least 3 days, because I missed like 6 meals.
Wow.
Because I just didn't want to eat more nasty cartilage chicken.
They had you eating fucking hardtack like a pirate or some shit.
It was the worst experience I've ever had.
Like a Civil War
Sounds
general
terrible.
getting infected with
I was
fucking
gonna say, was
bed
anyone
lice.
amputated in the process?
No, I don't know, maybe. It was terrible. But anyway, so yeah, that's my hippie commune
God,
experience.
that's
So,
a fucking...
so how did you learn then how to do what you do.
Eventually, I just sort of started piecing it together myself.
Good for you. I'm glad that you had so much of a connection to that, even after so many bad experiences.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't give up.
It was only just the one awful experience. Otherwise, like, in general, like the instructor was an asshole. He was like the brute. He was talking about like how somebody's dog like bit him at one point or something, and so he sued them and like took their house or something.
What the fuck?
This guy was a dickhead. But like every other blacksmith I've ever talked to, he's been incredibly nice and super like supportive, you know, and happy to teach. So like you can just go somewhere and like you can like ask on forums and stuff. People will always be happy to help.
It's good.
Well, I think I was talking to Zach in an episode where I was saying something along the lines of it's almost a lost craft at this point.
Oh yeah.
It's
agree with
definitely there's not a lot of young people, like a lot of old timers do it, you know, but the young people it's pretty uncommon for people to have interest in stuff like that,
which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
because it is. I mean, honestly, just looking at what you've made, it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun with it.
That time that we hung out, man, that Damascus knife. What was that big curved looking one? What did you call that? Kukri. Yeah. It's one of those really bizarre looking like Asian machete things that's got the bend forward.
The Team Fortress 2 sniper uses.
Yes,
that's
that's probably why you made it, right?
I think they're cool.
They are. I bet sheaths are a bitch and a half to make.
Yeah, they're not easy.
So what do you mainly do then?
Well, right now, because I don't have a lot of equipment. Well, actually, that's not true. I do have a lot of equipment now. As of 3 days ago, I have really the last thing I really need is get super serious about making blades.
Right.
So that's my biggest interest in it. But I am interested in making anything. Like I said, I was gonna make a dragon head kind of fire poker. It's hard to explain, but like I know a twist you can do in the metal that will make it look like scales, like dragon scales. And I was going to do that, and then I was going to forge a dragon head.
Huh.
And make like a big cool dragon, and then make it like a fire poker. I thought that'd be really cool.
That
be a cool
sounds
project.
really cool.
But so yeah, I am interested in making everything. I made like a cross, which obviously I can't show a picture on the video. But
I mean, you can send me a picture and I can put it up. Now listen! Was that not a fucking car?
It sounded like a car.
Sorry, anyway, back to the story.
No, I was talking about
this cross.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is awesome.
It's got a hole in the middle. I got a burp.
Which people are always really fascinated by that because they don't know how that's done, and that's always really cool. It's really interesting, like seeing all the ways things are made.
I would be more worried about how fragile the metal. I mean, I think the metal would be pretty fragile.
It is not. No, it's basically
like when you put a hole in that.
No. It's. I mean, it's still it's steel. You know, so it's.
Well,
like you could throw that thing at a wall and it wouldn't do anything to it.
Even when it's superheated.
Well, when it's superheated, it might bend because when you get that really hot, it's basically clay. You know.
Yeah.
It's like that easy to mold. Obviously, you have to do it with a hammer because.
Well, yeah, you can't use your hands.
It's clay that you have to beat.
Yeah.
Unless you have cerebral palsy and you probably can't even feel the metal.
Unless you get cerebral palsy and start suing people and taking their houses.
That guy was such a dickhead.
Well, I mean, you have to be very...
Such a bizarre story.
Yeah,
I love that.
It was really weird.
You have to be in a certain place in your life to sue people over a dog biting you, and it's probably your own fucking fault. Oh, shit. God damn it. I need to wet.
That being said, Boomer did climb on my pant leg earlier, so kiss all your recording equipment goodbye.
Oh yeah, that's
suing
his
your
now.
ass off.
Suing your ass.
Oh, because my small little pug was excited to see you as a human being.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
My little boy is such a good boy. My dog's a good boy.
I don't know what kind of out of this room equipment you have, but if you ever wanted to come by the forge, you're both welcome anytime. I can show you how to make cool stuff and
I would be interested in watching you do something, yes.
You can make stuff. It's not hard.
You say that like I'm good with my hands.
Any Joe Schmo could make like an S hook. It's the easiest thing in the world.
See, I don't even know what the fucking S hook is.
It's a hook that's shaped like an S.
See,
I love how you're giving me these fucking dad explanations. I'm loving it. It's a hook shaped like an S, Noah.
I mean, that's just what it is. But yeah, the biggest concern is that you're going to get burned.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen.
It's just, you're going to. And some of them, like, if you're not a dumbass, it won't be very bad. Like, I've gotten some really bad ones because I'm stupid and I'm not paying attention.
Oh, actually, yeah. Now that you I can
I got
see
bad
some
one
blemishes.
here. Yeah. This was the worst. You can't really see it anymore unless you're really looking. But what it was I was making a belt buckle for my mother. So it was a big heart-shaped one like that.
Yeah.
And I was when you're finished with a piece, well, it's still at a black heat, which is it starts getting black at about 900, 1,000, somewhere in that ballpark. That's when it gets black. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you have it at that heat, you put beeswax on it, and that will it'll keep it from rusting. It'll give it a nice polished look, you know, and it gives it a sort of a different texture. So I was doing that. Wasn't paying that close enough attention. Wasn't holding the beeswax. It's like a big block. I wasn't holding it at a steep enough angle. So when that dripped, it didn't drip onto the ground. It dripped around and onto my finger.
Ooh.
And I mean, it just stayed there.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
And like, it really sucked.
That's like a fucking napalm kind of
imagine.
thing.
That is like, it was
sticky fire.
Excruciatingly painful.
Oh.
I can't even tell you.
Do you have any nerve damage in that arm then?
I don't think so. However, an interesting thing I've noticed, and I don't know, you're like the doctor, right?
You're not
a doctor, but you're like a medical man.
College has ruined my brain because I always overthink things.
You're a medical man. But
Yes.
like I've noticed, because I burn myself extensively. I burn myself every single time I go, because it's unavoidable. But every time I get myself a really bad burn, it hurts less and less for less amount of time. I don't know if that's like a thing.
Like I said, I think that's some nerve damage happening. Is it like normally in the same kind of spot?
No, it's like
Either that
this
your
one
body's getting
this
so used
one
to
hurt.
liquid
Yeah.
fucking
Well, that's
heat.
what I was thinking, because this one hurt for like. Actually, the first one I ever got was on my finger right here. Hurt for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then this one was like several days. Then this one was for like a day. And this one, like 2 hours later, I couldn't even feel it anymore.
Huh.
This one was bad. This one was.
Never mind. This one fucking sucks.
This one, like, as far as being damaging, I think this one's probably worse. Because this one was like. I was making little necklaces, little heart necklaces.
Okay.
And I just forged one. And I was working on another one. It was on the anvil and it was hot. And the one that I had already worked on had fallen off. So
You're describing terrible situations
without
to me.
thinking, I put my weight on the anvil to support myself while I picked up the one.
Oh.
And I stuck it right on that hot piece of metal that I was working on. And you know the sound a steak makes when you put it on the grill? Like, that's what my hand sounded like. And like, much less appetizing when it's your hand making that noise.
Oh,
That
didn't make you want to be a cannibal, though?
No, it made me want to scream.
Oh, man, I couldn't imagine feeling my own flesh just simmer for a second.
So yeah, but like most of the time, when you blacksmith, see now you've got me talking.
Well,
shut
keep
up
coming,
about
man.
Go.
We're intrigued. We don't have to make jokes.
When you get that metal super hot, this layer of pure carbon forms on the outside called scale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's super, super brittle, and it's very flaky. So when you hit that metal, that stuff flies off and it goes everywhere. And it's going to hit you. I've been hit in the eyelid. I've been hit in the lips. I've been hit mostly on my hands.
You don't wear glasses or anything?
I sometimes do.
God.
I don't wear gloves because some people do. I usually don't because if you're like gripping something and it's really hot,
it catches
then
on
your
fire.
hand will catch on fire,
Yeah.
and that's significantly worse than just having something hot, letting it go. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stuff flies everywhere, and I've got one here. And
so there's a lesson in there.
and-
If something is on fire, drop it.
So if you do it, if you want to come up, you're gonna get burned. But it's usually not too bad. Yeah, you can come and I'll show everybody. I've had all kinds of people. You guys know Blaine.
Oh yeah,
Blaine's
he's
been
been
on
on
the
the
channel.
show.
Has he really?
Yeah,
we played Dark Souls 3
No
with him.
fooling.
No, we played Dark Souls 3
that
with him.
figures.
Not with Zag, it was just me and Blaine.
Yeah.
But
That figures that he would do that. But yeah, he comes up pretty often, and he makes stuff.
well, he's got that whole suit of knight's armor, right?
Yeah, and that's also one of my goals, to get stuff to make that, because I know how
That
to.
would probably...
Here's an interesting fact about me that I don't think any of you know. I am actually legally a knight.
Really?
Did you know that? I am.
I did not know.
Honest to goodness, I am.
I can't tell if you're bullshitting.
No, I'm not. I have a legal knighthood
From
How?
where?
from the sovereign nation of Sealand.
No.
It's a real place.
Fuck you! I know exactly
That's
what
a
you're
real
talking about.
place.
Yeah, no, it's an oil barge off
Yeah,
the coast of
exactly.
England that declared itself an independent nation after World War II.
Yeah.
Can you just do that?
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so legally you guys have to call me Sir Nathan, actually.
God fucking damn it! I can't argue with
All right,
that.
well, guess what? Every single episode that I put up, it's going to be
That's
with
right. I am
Rustocrat and with Sir Nathan.
I am a knight. But anyways, because I know how to make, I just don't have the... Really all you need is a bowl, but you need like a sturdy bowl.
A
So I need
bowl
to buy
that you can
those.
have
'Cause
melted shit in.
You don't even melt it. Because armor, steel is so thin, you don't even need to get it hot. You can just
Beat
smack
the
it
shit out of
into
it
shape.
until it falls into
Huh.
place.
I didn't realize metal was that thin.
Well, the metal you make armor out of is. It's 20 gauge. It's like it's just sheet steel, but because you bowl it instead of make it rounded, it
Right.
can take a lot of hits without being damaged. You know?
Huh. That's really cool.
I can't believe you got a fucking knighthood from Sealand.
How did that... Tell me about that. How did that happen?
Just got one.
It just shrugged.
Happens, you know. I can't give away all my seeds.
I'm willing to bet it's just one of those things where if you like send $20 in, you could
Yeah,
officiate
you
a
buy
wedding.
a fucking star in the sky or some
'Cause
shit.
Sealand has a population of like maybe 200 people. It's literally just an
I
oil
think that's
rig.
generous. I think it's like one family. Yeah, I think it's like one family.
But no joke, it is a real place. And if you've ever seen Hitalia, there's actually a Sealand character in Hitalia. It's got its own.
Italia is.
It's an anime. It's weird.
Congrats, you
It
just
is
summarized
a
all
real
of anime.
place, and it is a sovereign nation. They have their own anthem.
Of course they
They
do.
got
It's a nation,
everything.
man. They gotta
Yeah,
have their own anthem.
But yeah, I'm a
Okay,
knight
guys.
of Sealand.
You guys hear Mario
God.
screaming?
I-
I do hear that.
He's screaming. He needs our help. We gotta save my brother!
I took
We
my
have not
fucking
been talking about
headphones
the
off.
game like at all.
Yeah, I
I'm,
took my
I'm okay
fucking
with that.
headphones off because I've been enraptured by Nathan's story.
Well, I mean, like we said, Nathan is a very interesting person, even though he says he's not.
Well, no. What I said is that I'm surface level interesting. I admit that I'm a surface level interesting person. It's just that, you know, if any viewer was out there and like, wow, that guy's really cool, I want to talk to him, then they'd quickly learn that they don't actually. I don't have that much to say, really.
Fucking hippie communes and knighthoods and metallurgy. Fuck you, you're wonderful.
Yeah, well.
Fucking!
Hit him with the flashlight.
I'm
and then
trying to
with
hit him
water.
with the punching bag. But there's no real good way to do it, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh, come on. He's terrible because he actually gets like a fight.
Something I've worked on recently is a wavy bladed dagger.
Oh, sick.
I made
Something that would be tipped with poison.
I made a little jig to make the waves in it, and then it looks pretty good.
Sounds pretty rad.
It does sound interesting.
Yeah, you all need to come up
I'm
sometime.
not gonna lie. I would be interested in like taping the whole process. If you would want that.
Yeah, it's
Of
up to
course.
you, pal. I don't care. You can come up there and do whatever you want.
Well, don't say that. I might do something stupid.
Wow.
You ever seen a YouTube channel called ZNA Productions?
Sounds familiar.
He's a dude actually from Illinois who makes his own weird fucking armor and shit in his garage, and he's a meme lord. And I bet you would probably get along with him.
I think the only type of metal that I would be interested in wearing would be leather.
It's not metal.
It's true.
No, I'm sorry, I meant armor. Did I not say armor?
The interesting thing
metal.
about leather armor is that there's really no historical precedent.
What do you mean?
There's not a lot, if any, evidence of it ever actually existing.
So they didn't boil leather?
They might
Shape
have,
it?
but there's no like mentions in any sort of historical
I was gonna say, because it's like
things about it.
Fuck!
It's one of those things that will decay over time, right?
Yeah.
It's
Well, yeah,
just
but
skin.
that is an argument that's pretty common. But that also like, there's historians that talk about stuff like this now. They write about stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, and then there's really no like written word about leather armor ever existing either.
Okay, that didn't work. Alright, I'm bailing on him because I can't fucking get those punching
Mostly people wore like, if they didn't wear like heavy armor, they wore like a gambeson, a big cloth shirt.
with just
That's
chainmail
like-
underneath it.
No, just a shirt.
Just
But
a
like,
shirt
but like
from home.
made of a lot of layers of cloth. Like gambesons are kind of neat because it just looks like a shirt,
Right, yeah.
But like, it's sturdy enough that it can stop an arrow.
That's pretty rad.
Like, they're pretty
Ah,
cool.
Well, they could probably like fit straw in there and shit too, like a scarecrow. I need water before I continue, which is
Need water.
unfortunate. Ugh. So do you have like a real market for stuff outside of like your parents' business? Or
I don't really right now because I haven't really done anything. Like I've just done stuff for fun, and like
Yeah.
I sell a few things here and there, but yeah, I make heart necklaces.
It says it directly into the microphone.
I don't know.
Valentine's Day's coming up.
I don't know when this is coming out, but Valentine's Day is just around the corner. So, if anybody wants,
Well,
to
if you have a link or anything you want to
give a man
have
a
me
hand.
post.
I don't. I don't even
Well-
have an Instagram. I don't even know what Instagram is actually. What is Instagram?
It's a fucking social network owned by Facebook, made for sharing photos.
I see.
just photos.
Yeah.
What's Pinterest? I thought that's what Pinterest
It's
was.
Pinterest
Gay
is for
Instagram.
white
I
40-year-old mothers
I see.
who want to share cooking recipes through a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm on the ceiling now.
Oh, yes, that is what you are. I'm not even fucking looking at the screen, baby.
You're so enthralled with
Yeah.
Nathan. Well, Nathan, if you create a Patreon in the time that this is, boiling over in me editing, let me know. I'll post your link down there, and people can buy some heart necklaces.
That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta document the process. Get yourself a camera and be all Michael Cthulhu and shit.
Really?
I don't
I've
remember
seen
how to
that
get off
guy.
the ceiling.
I've seen that guy's stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's rad.
Oh, there it is.
It's weirdly therapeutic to watch.
He makes all those crazy anime weapons.
Yeah. I guess he used to have a
Dude,
show
I
on the
bet there
History
would
Channel
be a
called
real
Big Ass
market for
Swords.
that.
Yeah. The problem with that is that that'd be a lot of material
Yeah.
to try and
Well,
make stuff.
Not only that, but he's not a...
weebs will pay out the ass for it, and
I don't know.
they
I
will.
don't know. Like, we're talking with the time, like a sword, a quality handmade sword from a blacksmith. And we were talking like just a regular one, talking like thousands of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
So we're talking something that's 7 feet long and weighs 200 pounds.
Are you
Well, that's
talking about a fucking Final
that's
Fantasy
like-
weapon?
Yeah, the fucking
That's
Buster
like-
Sword that he's made like 8 goddamn times. But yeah, dude, like the fucking... Oh my god, his show is wonderful, and he's not so much of a blacksmith as he is a welder.
Yeah.
The majority of his tools are electric. I want to say, because I've seen quite a few of his.
Oh,
episodes
that's how I
where-
do it. God fucking damn it, you
Goddamn
stupid
wonderful.
boo. Son of a bitch.
Did you figure out how to beat Mr. Muscle Man?
Oh, yeah, I did. That was what my exasperated gasp was. I was like, oh, I get it now. I forgot. Okay, so the weird thing about this game is that the ice one is the only one that's like an actual solid fucking rock that you can shoot. Because if you can release it like this, and then you can also do this, where you tap it and it's like an actual rock. I thought I could do it like that. Maybe this is the only one that I don't remember how to do. Mr. Bodybuilder's a jackass anyway. Nathan, do you remember?
I think there's something about you have to do it while the actual weight's in the air.
Well, you gotta hit him with his hint is you gotta hit him with the punching bag. Okay, I totally missed. Look at this buffness! I'm huge! How would you like to be my punching bag, weakling? That signifies punch bag
It's
for
not
me.
very nice.
You heard it from the man himself.
Yeah.
He said it's not very nice. God. I don't remember it. I'm just gonna bail on, because you don't have to get that one. I think he's like the only optional one you don't have to do.
Well, fuck him. We don't care.
Well, fuck you. I don't care about you either.
Wow.
Wow.
Feeling.
I'm sure eventually I'll figure. I don't remember.
I like your wall of inspirational quotes.
You're welcome, man.
Just
no response to what I said. He's reading all of them. Most of them are from video games or anime, so don't judge me too hard.
Oh, there's a Will Smith one over there.
I said most of them, not all of them.
Yeah, video games and anime.
Yes, video games and anime. Will Smith's not from a video game or an anime.
I know, that was the...
Oh, shit! You need ice.
Ice,
okay,
the
where I
toilet
get punched in the
ghost.
fucking face.
Will Smith might have been in a video game at one point.
We played the fucking...
Oh, Men in Black 2?
Yeah, we played a fucking
Oh,
Men
I
in
need
Black
water.
game
What
on
am I
the channel.
doing?
It was not voiced by Will Smith, though. It was from...
He was very gangsta.
It was very much somebody who did not sound at all like Will Smith.
No, not at all.
Did you ever play the Ghostbusters game? Did you ever watch the Ghostbusters movies, first of all?
It was a long fucking time ago.
Which Ghostbusters movie?
The OG.
The good ones. What are you talking about? Which one?
Well, I didn't know if you were talking about the female whitewash one.
No.
Unfortunately, I did see that.
Why?
Oh, I remember.
Well, I was at a relative's house, and this relative, I guess, has satellite TV.
It doesn't matter. They're redoing it. Like, they're not redoing the Ghostbusters, but they're continuing them.
That's not going to be good either.
No, it's called Afterlife, though. I think it'll be cooler.
It will
It
be
might
better,
be-
but it still
it
won't be
better,
good.
but it
It'll
won't be
still be a
good.
fucking shallow cash grab.
Well, it's got the girl from Stranger Things in it.
I haven't seen fucking
No, it's
Stranger
got the
Things.
boy from Stranger Things in it.
Yes, it does. I'm sorry.
But anyways, if you ever watched the original Ghostbusters movies, the Ghostbusters video game that they made,
Was this for the PS2?
no, I think it's more recent.
Xbox
than that.
360, right?
Yes.
I know exactly what one you're talking
It
about.
is very, very good.
It's a really well done adaptation of the source material.
It is basically the third movie. I would suggest it to everybody if they like Ghostbusters. I love that game. It's
Yeah,
very good.
I went and saw somebody played that, and basically their point in playing it was like, we don't get any more B-grade games anymore. And that's exactly what that was. It was like a $40 title when it launched. It was decent.
But it was,
did all it had to do.
really good.
Yeah.
I think it probably would have been less good if I wasn't such a big fan of the Ghostbusters. But like, it has the whole original cast in it, and
Really?
they sound
even Bill
exactly.
Murray?
Oh yeah, they sound exactly. They talk like the Ghostbusters, and it's wonderful. 'Cause
Yeah, for those out there that don't know, Nathan's main life inspiration is fucking Bill
I
Murray.
love Bill Murray.
Do you like
I'm
his
a
newer stuff?
Huge. I'm a huge movie buff. I like movies probably more than I like video games. And I like some of his Wes Anderson movies. I like those a lot. Those are
Yeah.
really good.
You were trying to get me to watch The Aquatic Life of
The
Steve
Life
Zissou.
Aquatic is one of my favorite movies. I really like that one.
I think I convinced my mom to watch it, and she said it was alright. Doesn't it also have Willem Dafoe in it?
Oh my word! It's star-studded affair. It's got Willem Dafoe. It's got Jeff Goldblum in it. It's got
Oh, dude, Jeff Goldblum.
what's
man.
the guy that says "Wow"?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson's in it.
Wow, I like how we both knew what you were talking about.
He's like that's what he's famous for, is saying "Wow." But who else is in that? Jiminy Christmas. The lady who plays Morticia in the Addams Family movies.
I do not know her name.
Neither do I.
The guy who played Dumbledore, he's in there.
I don't know his name either.
Which Dumbledore? OG
No.
Dumbledore? or
OG Dumbledore is dead.
I know.
The one that's
This
not
was
dead.
released in 2005, so...
Where in the... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, how many do I have to hit you with? Gotta get
Noah's favorite movie. We all know what the fuck that is.
What is my favorite movie?
It's the, God damn it.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Really?
I know exactly what it is.
You talked such a big game there for a
Yeah,
second.
and I was doing it in order to try to remember what the fucking title was. Jack off.
I was doing it so I had time to
Exactly.
think about what it was.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, there you go. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, because it's like dude's name. Dude's name the movie. What the fuck was the dude's name?
I like that because it was a movie and
It was a movie. It was a video game.
Well,
it was a fucking
first it was a video
manga.
It was a video game first, and they made the movie, and then they made the books, I think.
It's
the
hard
books
to
are
say what
way
your
better.
favorite movie is. What's your favorite movie, New Age Retro Hippie?
Probably Fight Club.
Like that. That's a good one.
Like a lot of Fight Club.
It's because he's holding up the soap, isn't it?
Huh?
And on the trailer.
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
It said a lot about society and how we all live in.
All right, Joker, calm down.
Here's
Oh!
a fascinating thing about the Joker. It's not that good, but also
How dare you?
it is literally a rehashing of an older and better movie called Taxi Driver.
Everybody says that, yeah.
Which is, of course, a Martin Scorsese film.
Yeah.
Not made by the guy who made Hangover, which is the guy who. Of
But
course,
it was basically a love letter to the Martin Scorsese films, and it casted Martin Scorsese in it briefly.
I mean, it was okay, Joker,
Fuck, this guy's hard.
but like, I didn't think it was that good. Like, it was fine.
I think I enjoyed it and put it on a pedestal because my experience with it, I don't think you're on my Snapchat, but
I don't have Snapchat.
okay, well there's another thing you need.
I know.
I watched it opening night, and because I was like, oh wow, it's gonna be kind of, it'll be interesting, it'll be an interesting take. So I really wanted to see it. So me, my dad, and my little brother went to go see that movie, and it was just me, my dad, my brother, and two old people in the theater. There was an armed fucking cop standing at the doors
That's
behind us.
another thing. Like, that was so much BS.
He had a machine gun. He wasn't carrying a
why
firearm.
was
He wasn't
that
carrying a
crap?
handgun.
Why was that crap?
He was entirely like ballistic
Like,
vest,
did people
everything.
really think that people were going to come and shoot up the Joker movie?
Yeah,
Why?
because we live in a
Because
society.
we live in a society.
That's not even what the movie was about.
It wasn't, and that was the thing.
Those
News
people look like
outlets,
clowns after that.
yeah, news outlets were like, "Oh, it's a white
It's gonna-
supremacist movie
It's gonna
about."
cause all kinds of shit.
Yeah, and no, it was a kind of a sappy story about the dangers of mental health. And
Yeah. Yeah.
dumbasses, whatever. But yeah, I have yet to see it. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I'm not.
Well, it's
gonna go
out now on
out of my way to do
DVD.
it.
It's okay. I mean, that's the best I can say about it.
I think for most, I don't think it was. I'm not gonna say it's like my favorite movie ever or anything, but most of the beginning of it was just cringe for me. Because I know he was mentally ill and everything, and that's how they presented him, but his laughs went on for just like a couple seconds too long for me. So I was like constantly in that like, stop it! I don't
People
know.
are saying that it's like one of the best movies ever made. and
No,
stuff
I
like
wouldn't
It's
say
not.
that.
Yeah,
It's not.
Okay.
My biggest problem with it is that, like, I'm not like a huge Batman fan,
neither am I.
I'm more of a Marvel nut than I'm a DC guy.
but I play like the Arkham games.
Those
you
ones are
know,
good.
which are
I like
good.
those.
So like
play the
I
DC
know at least a surface level amount about Batman. I feel like the Joker's whole thing is that like he's really smart, and like
He's clinically insane
that's
smart.
that's why he's like able to stand up to Batman, because he's like, he's like a little scrawny kid, so he can't actually fight
Kid.
Batman, so he's got to like outsmart him. And the Joker in this, like, he's stupid. He's like, he can't do anything. Like, there's no way this Joker could like
I see where you're coming from. But
beat Batman at anything, because he's just like all he did was go on a show and shoot a guy. I'm like,
Oh, you're talking about the Joker adaptation of the Joker. Okay, I thought you were talking about Arkham Joker.
no, our Arkham Joker was great.
Yeah,
love
I was
that.
gonna say,
Mark
like,
Hamill.
I think Arkham Joker was a pretty good portrayal of his character.
No, I'm talking about the new movie.
You're talking
Like,
about-
I can't see him fighting Batman.
Well, at the same time, that Joker existed to make Batman. So, like, he's not, like... I don't think they were setting him up to be, like, Batman's, like, main nemesis or whatever. Where the fuck is he at? Oh, he didn't spawn in.
I just noticed that the fucking vacuum cleaner turns into the flashlight.
No, it doesn't.
Do it again.
I can't. How do I find a glove?
Damn it.
The flashlight is on my back. And
Flashlight's
he
on your
just...
back?
Yeah.
Because it looks like what you're holding, you hold out the vacuum cleaner, and
He's
then
Shambu, bro!
and the head of it transforms into the
I
flashlight.
think New Age Retro Hippie's right. I think the backpack. The thing
Go
is
from
I can't, like,
the-
pull
Go
the
from
room-
sucky
the
boy to
room
lighty
is-
boy.
The room is lit up.
I need
Yeah.
to get more life, is what... Yeah, the room's lit up, so... The flashlight's its own thing, though.
Show me.
I have to find a dark room
God
first.
damn it.
I'm sorry I've cleared out all these rooms.
You're doing pretty well while we're bullshitting.
Well, I know. That's the other thing, Nathan. I can
See,
play
Yeah,
games...
look
see,
at
it is.
see?
It's the same entity.
Now,
Holy fuck,
switch
you're
back.
right.
Switch back. See?
Huh!
It doesn't leave his hand.
How did I never notice that? Wow, good job, guys. You
Ain't
fucking
that-
called me out of my shit.
Ain't that weird, though?
I thought that he...
Full of it.
Well, that's the thing, man. I don't know if that was
Full
like...
of it.
I don't know if the machine he's got on his back is actually meant to do both of those things, or if that's like an animation shortcut.
No, I think
Probably
I
animation.
think it's meant to do that.
Because he had the flashlight before he had the...
Because like
vacuum
it's
cleaner.
done that in every Luigi's Mansion game. I think it's just like one of the weird, quirky egad
Hey.
things. It's dead.
I hate those ghosts. They're so anticlimactic. I just
Yeah.
have to pee on him and he'll get out of my way.
I
Monsters.
like that poster.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna like that poster after I suck it into my
very
suck hole.
A very
Monsters.
cool low res poster.
Yeah.
I think I saw what might have been a
Get
Frankenstein
off the wall!
monster in
Jesus
there.
Christ.
Fuck's this thing made out of?
Oh, there it
What's
is.
that?
I forgot you can't actually suck it up. It's a boo poster, though. It's like, but if we look underneath the Scooby-Doo villain, it's actually a boo. Alright, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here, kids.
Might be a good time for a break.
It actually is. We're about 47 minutes in, so, oh, there's one room I haven't gone into yet that's not locked. Alright, well, we'll stop this episode here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. You guys have any closing thoughts?
No,
Nah.
I don't.
Alright. See you guys in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye.
There it is.